Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we will discuss figurative language. So what are figurative language? Figurative language refers to the use of words, phrases, or expressions in a manner that goes beyond their literal meaning to create a more evocative, vivid, or expressive impact. Instead of conveying information directly, figurative language employs various literary devices to appeal to the imagination, emotions, and senses of the audience. Types of figurative language. There are various types of figurative language. Commons are simile, metaphor, personification, hyperbole, symbolism. Let's discuss the first type, simile. A simile is a figure of speech that involves comparing two different things using the words like or as to highlight their similarities. Let's take an example. Her smile was as bright as the sun. So in this example, the simile emphasizes the radiant and cheerful quality of a person's smile by likening it to the brightness of the sun. Means it compares the smile with the bright of the sun. Next example is the water in the lake was as clear as crystal. So in this example, the clarity of water is compared to the transparency of crystal, emphasizing how clear and pristine the lake water is. So the use of as clear as crystal creates a vivid image for the reader, enhancing the description of the lake's water quality. Next type is metaphor. A metaphor is a figure of speech that directly compares two unrelated things, suggesting that they are alike in some way. For example, the world is a stage and we are all actors. So in this example or in this metaphor, the world is a stage and we are all actors. The comparison implies that life is smaller to a theatrical performance with individuals playing different roles. Let's take another example. Time is a thief, silently stealing moments from the pockets of our lives. So in this metaphor, time is not literally a thief, but the comparison suggests that time has a way of taking moments from our lives without us realizing. The metaphorical expression adds a layer of meaning, conveying the idea that time can feel elusive and pass quickly, much like a thief taking something valuable. Next type is personification. Personification is a literary device where human qualities are attributed to non-human entities or abstract concepts. For example, the wind whispered through the trees. Here in this phrase, the wind whispered through the trees, personification is used to describe the wind as it possesses the human ability to whisper, creating a vivid and engaging image. The old house groaned as the wind wrapped its ghostly fingers around its creaking walls. Here in this example, the house is personified as if it has the human ability to groan, and the wind is described with ghostly fingers, attributing human characteristics to the non-human elements. Personification brings life and vividness to the description, creating a sense of the house having emotions and the wind having a ghostly presence. Next type is hyperbole. Hyperbole is a figure of speech that involves exaggerated statements or claims not meant to be taken literally, used for emphasis or heightened effect. For example, I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. Here in this hyperbolic statement, the speaker is not literally suggesting consuming a horse, but exaggerating to emphasize their intense hunger. I've told you a million times to clean your room. So in this hyperbolic statement, the speaker doesn't mean that they have literally communicated the request a million times. Instead, the exaggeration emphasizes the speaker's frustration and the perceived frequency of the request, making it a vivid and emphatic way to convey their point. And the last one is symbolism. Symbolism is a literary device where symbols, which can be objects, characters, figures, or colors, are used to represent ideas or convey deeper meanings beyond their literal interpretation. For example, the dove is a symbol of peace. Here, the dove is not merely a bird, but is chosen as a symbol to represent the abstract concept of peace. The selection of the dove is not arbitrary. It has historical and cultural associations with peace, likely stemming from its portrayal in religious texts and cultural traditions. The setting sun served as a symbol of closure, marking the end of a long and challenging day. In this example, the setting sun goes beyond its literal description and is used symbolically to represent the conclusion of a difficult period or experience. So it's all about today's lecture. Thank you for joining with us.